A plane carrying 51 people has crashed in eastern Venezuela, with 21 survivors. Officials say the flight had taken off from Margarita Island and crashed shortly before reaching its destination. Rescue workers tended to injured victims where they were taken to hospitals. It is unclear what caused the crash.
Lieutenant Governor Abel Maldonado signed Assembly Bill 900, which will give 4,000 property owners a refund on illegal property taxes they paid for several years in the city of Bell. An audit in August showed some homeowners were overcharged, and the money went to fund pensions for city officials who were receiving inflated salaries. The bill was rushed through the legislature after the Los Angeles Times reported that unnecessary salaries and pensions had been partly funded by property tax rates that exceeded illegal limits. Residents will receive money based on their property values, and it is not known when the amount will be paid off. Maldonado signed the bill as acting governor since Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Asia on a state trade mission.
Now for sports, here's Jessica Green.
The U.S. men's basketball team was in Turkey playing for the gold medal at the FIBA World Championships. Led by Phoenix Sun Hidro Turkoglu, Turkey jumped out to an early first quarter lead. Still in the first, Kevin Durant connects from way outside to tie the game. Durant finished with 28 points. Late in the second half, Derrick Rose finds Laker forward Lamar Odom for the flush. Turkey hanging on late, but the U.S. could not be denied as Andre Iguodala put the games out of reach. The win gives the U.S. its first gold medal at the World Championship since 1994. The victory also secures an automatic bid to the 2012 Olympic tournament in London. USC escaped with a win over the Virginia Cavaliers. With a final score of 17-14, the Trojans nearly gave the game away late. This is the Trojans' first home game of the season with Lane Kiffin as head coach. Despite the win, USC's national ranking dropped because of their lackluster performance. The Trojans struggled defensively as the young team is still trying to gel under new head coach. While defensive struggled, sophomore quarterback Matt Barkley flourished, throwing 202 yards and 2 touchdowns. USC is back in action next week, taking on Minnesota. And now for a different type of sport, the Wii Nintendo system held its championships games in Redondo Beach. Valley View's Sarah Van Horn brings us more on the event.
This summer, Nintendo took some of America's most popular video games out of the living room and into the first ever Wii Games Summer 2010 Championship. Over 200,000 people from 24 cities competed at events held all around the country. People from all ages were encouraged to come out and enjoy the fun of motion-controlled games of the Wii system.
We've got everything from super adults as a category we have, which is really to allow people 55 years and older play. Some of the other categories that we have are parent and child, parent and teen. We even have a family category.
Fans from across the country gathered at the Redondo Beach Pier to watch participating teams compete for prizes. They were also able to enjoy a wide selection of activities and demo-free games. The Wii National Championship consists of 90 finalist teams who will compete in 5 interactive games, which include basketball, bowling, hula hoop, New Super Mario Bros., and Mario Kart. The participants' best scores in all 5 activities were combined to determine their total scores.
Here they come on down.
The winning team received a Caribbean cruise as well as a gold trophy shaped like a Wii remote. Other prizes included entertainment centers as well as Wii games. In Redondo Beach, I'm Sarah Van Horn for Valley View News.
Some teams from USC and UCLA have been honored at the White House. USC's men's tennis team, the men's and women's water polo teams, the UCLA women's gymnastics team, and softball teams are being honored by President Obama. More than 30 NCAA teams will be celebrated for their accomplishment in the 2009-2010 academic year. That's it for sports. Now we go back for more news.
A federal judge from Louisiana is being impeached before the U.S. Senate after allegations he is corrupt and unfit to serve. The New Orleans U.S. District Judge Thomas Portillas has been accused of taking cash, accepting expensive meals and gifts from lawyers, lying to Congress, and filing for bankruptcy under a false name. Portillas' lawyer denies some of the allegations but acknowledged others, such as accepting meals, which he says is perfectly legal. This is the first Senate trial since the 1999 case against former President Bill Clinton. Portillas would be the 8th judge to be impeached and convicted by Congress if he's found guilty.
U.S. military veterans accused of nonviolent crimes will have their cases looked over by a Los Angeles court. The pilot program is an effort to help veterans get a second chance. Most of the cases are alcohol and drug-related offenses. In some instances, military veterans get into trouble for post-traumatic stress or other mental conditions. The Veterans Court will start with a maximum of 50 cases. The Veterans Court is similar to other courts around the nation.
It's been 100 years since women began serving on the Los Angeles police force, and the department has honored the milestone. Police Chief Charlie Beck spoke at the ceremony. The event was personal for Beck because both his wife and sister serve in the LAPD. Assistant Chief Sandy MacArthur is currently the highest-ranking woman in the LAPD, and she also spoke at the event. Guests were taken to the LAPD's memorial wall to pay tribute to women killed in the line of duty.
Gas prices have reached their lowest since February. Gas prices have decreased in Los Angeles County during the past month. The lowest this month has been $2.99. Just a month ago, prices were at $3.15 for self-serve gasoline.
A new marketing plan is in place in Southern California to push the sale of eggs. 4 large Inland Empire egg farms will play up the local origin of their eggs. They will highlight that the California-produced eggs have not tested positive for salmonella. This comes at a time when several eggs farmed in Iowa were found responsible for dozens of cases of salmonella. As a result, more than 500,000 eggs were recalled nationwide.
A new record has been set in Armenia, and it's a tasty record. The Grand Candy Company has made the world's largest chocolate bar. Unveiled this weekend, the bar weighs more than 9,700 pounds. It is 224 inches long, 110 inches wide, and 10 inches thick. A Guinness World Records representative presented the factory owner with an official certificate. The owner says the bar was produced to mark the 10th anniversary of the company. The bar will be divided up and handed out to members of the public next month.
For Clavisha McDaniel, Jessica Green, I'm Karen Castro.
And I'm Greg Donnell.
Have a great day.